All right, Sarah. So this was your last turn we filmed yesterday. I would like you to first take a look at it full speed, and then we're going to talk about it. All right. So first of all, on the stroke itself, I mentioned this to you before, but you were doing a great job with your catch on your backstroke. You're catching, connecting with the water real early on your stroke, and I can tell, like right here, right at the beginning of the stroke, how you're connecting with the water and then vaulting yourself, really pulling your body past that point. That is a really, really good sign. Your stroke would be a little better if it weren't for that uh, amount of bouncing we have, though. I really think that steers from the kicking not being in sync with the rest of the stroke. You have just kind of this offbeat kick, and I think that's what causes your stroke to bounce a lot. Really, the only way to fix that is to work on your kicking, and when you kick, make sure that you have a steady and continuous kick, and that's the only way that's going to come alive in the stroke. You can watch it a little bit more again here. You can see how you have just an offbeat kick going on. On the turn itself, it looks like once you cross, again, you're doing a great job grabbing water here. The left arm did a great job grabbing water before, but once you are going to do your cross stroke, you can see how this left arm is really kind of only really just going to come off to your side without grabbing water. You might remember I mentioned something like that to Keegan on the day we filmed when we were watching, and it looks like you're doing the same thing. You're just, this stroke, your cross stroke here on your left arm is just not as efficient as every other stroke you had before. So this is number one thing, is making sure that you are really grabbing onto the water still with this stroke. Then you go into the wall. You might be placing your feet just a little bit too low into the wall, and that causes you to be flat by the time you're pushing off. So ideally, you're pushing off in this direction rather than this direction. You end up going down, but I think you kind of kick yourself down. Again, I think that is because you might be placing your feet just a little low on the wall. Finally, on your kickouts, if you watch your last two kickouts here, you can see that they're actually disturbing the surface of the water. So it looks like you're moving plenty of water with those kicks. But same thing I was saying in your kick during your stroke. It looks like you have one foot working a lot harder than the other, and that causes your legs to separate. Essentially, it looks like your right foot is really, really doing all the job, and your left foot is not quite doing the same amount of work. So again, if you can really get your feet together and get both your legs and feet to work just like your right foot is, it looks like that underwater kick is going to be a lot more efficient. I'm going to play it one more time, and that's going to be it.